We're in downtown Los Angeles, looking at a concept that's all about sausages and beer. Custom sausages, craft sausages, and beer from Belgium and Germany, really focusing on changing kind of the palette of what you might expect to see in fast casual. You're gonna love this brand. It's called Wurstküche, and we're gonna go in and check them out. So we're here at kind of an unusual fast casual. We cover a lot of different concepts across the country. First of all, tell us about who you are and your concept here.
Yeah, well, I'm Tyler Wilson. We're here in downtown Los Angeles. We've been doing sausages and beer for 5 years now. And we set out to have the best sausage experience that we could possibly put together.
I love it. How'd you guys come up with this name?
Yeah, Wurstküche. We were looking for names that would really resonate with people and / be interesting to talk about and out of the box, but yet solidify so you can really understand what we do, but it's a discovery to figure out what the heck Wurstküche is if you don't speak German.
What was the passion behind how you guys wanted to get this going? What was the idea?
So the DNA of the brand is sausages, gourmet and exotic. And we have, obviously, your amazing Bratwurst. The things that really get people fired up are the things like the rattlesnake and rabbit and the duck bacon.
Okay.
Not only is the food so important, but experience is something we focus on tremendously. People come here in groups and groves, and it's one of those spots that you can't wait to bring your dad, or oh my gosh, I have to bring my boyfriend here, or my girlfriend would go crazy for all of these sweet beers. So people leave with an overall sense of enjoyment. We have to pressure our managers to never make our customers and our staff to never let them know that or feel as if they need to leave. Your seat is your seat.
Yeah.
So even though you paid for your food a long time ago, there's no check that's ever brought to the table, so you never feel the pressure to get up.
Right.
There's no host that's bothering you. We don't have servers at your table. So there's never an impression. And we actually, if people are sitting and having a good conversation and might not have anything on the table, we're gonna bring them dessert.
Yeah.
Not because they ordered it, because they're sitting there and clearly they're having a good time in whatever conversation they're at, so that we can facilitate those great conversations and those great meetings in an environment. We don't wanna rush. The worst is when you're having a great conversation and you're rushed out of a restaurant. And that's kind of what we focus on in hospitality. Is ultimately why we all love going out.
Let's talk kind of a spin on the food itself, because that in itself has got, I would think, has to be a challenge in being able to source all these great sausages.
Absolutely.
Being German and Belgian beers, those are not, just easily pulled off the shelf. How do you guys go about that process?
Well, we'll start with sausages. The sausages come from quite a few different purveyors. We have a criteria to even look or discuss with a sausage maker. And at the beginning, it was really hard because nobody knew who we were.
Right.
At this point, I can work and influence the making process of sausages. And we're continuing to build out our sausage line and work on that. But it's working with a lot of different people, using a lot of different creative people, and finding out what's really delicious.
Nice.
And comparing it against other sausages.
Yeah.
And just constantly eating of sausages. I mean, there's days where I'll eat 20 sausages and
The great job.
I'm done for. Now the beer days.
Those are even better.
Those are even better. These beers are unique, and we want to educate our staff. You're not going to be able to come in here and order even something like a Newcastle, which is a great beer, but we're not going to have it. So that's a huge selling beer.
Sure.
You're not going to order a Bud Light. So therefore, you're going to come in here, and if you're not a beer drinker or haven't been around beer, you might be a little intimidated by the menu, but we're going to find a beer that you absolutely believe is the best beer you've ever had.
Great.
Whereas beer drinkers they like a lot of beers, and we should be able to make them really happy as well with our selection of 60 beers. But if you come every single week, you're eventually going to get bored if you're a beer drinker. But if you're looking for something that's just new for you, you're gonna get set on one of our fabulous beers, and that will be your beer. You'll order it every single time you come, so we don't change our beers very often.
Tyler, we gotta check out some of this food.
We're gonna go get some sausage on the grill, we'll get some beers, and check it out.
Let's go. Every fast casual has some really unique offerings. You guys are kind of hitting a home run here with, well, just some interesting sausages. Tell us a little bit about what we have here.
I got an array of our sausages for us to go through today.
Great.
Because it's absolutely amazing and we sell a ton of it. I did our bratwurst. It's delicious. We got our bratwurst with sweet peppers and spicy peppers. A hot Italian, which is my personal favorite right now. My favorite changes all the time because I gotta mix it up. And lamb, which is just absolutely delicious with spicy peppers. And then we have the duck bacon sausage, which is just another customer favorite that people just continue to clamor back for.
Right.
And then we got our fries, which our fries are as addicting as anything you've ever had, and people clamor to get in to get them.
So when you look at, great sausages like this, amazing fries, you got to pair that up with some great beers. So tell us about what we're drinking.
I grabbed us a couple beers, not knowing what you like to drink. I grabbed you Le Trappe, which quadruple, which is a Trappist ale, and it's full-bodied, high in alcohol, and just delicious.
Wow, I've never had that beer.
That's
my first time.
Have not. Most people have not. And that's kind of the cool thing is we want to have you try a beer that you've never had and hopefully you like it more than any other beer. The personal preference on your beer choice is the most important because some people do not like a sweet beer. Some people do not like a floral beer. So if you're, depending on what category you fall into, beer and sausage are made. These were always meant to be.
So Tyler, obviously you guys have something really, really going on here with your concept. And I think you have touched on a lot of really interesting points, but when you look forward to fast casual, kind of the future of where the market's going and what consumers are looking for, what do you see there from that aspect?
We're in a period or transitional period of what good service is and what we're apt to enjoy. Right now, as labor continues to be more difficult and more expensive, harder to come by, as all the other costs continue to go up, operators are going to continue to look for opportunities to how to manage those expenses and add value, as well as customers aren't looking to pay as much. And the landscape is changing quickly, and a lot of restaurants are doing some really fun things, really fine ingredients, things that weren't achievable or weren't accessible. The other thing that's pushing this is just cooking techniques. There's a lot of fun cooking techniques out there that are allowing chefs to make things at scale that before we weren't able, or chefs weren't able to scale out, so therefore it was just limited production because of sheer ability, and I can't serve 200 people in a night. Whereas we serve to serve 1,000.
Yeah, you guys have definitely got something here. I think you guys are really rocking it here at Wurstküche.
There you go, Wurstküche.
Wurstküche. I'm going to have to practice to get that right.
Absolutely.
This has been great visiting you guys here in LA, really understanding a little bit more about what makes a great sausage.
Well, awesome. Well, Paul, I really appreciate you coming out today and hearing about us, and good luck.
Thank you so much.